Aztecs, Mr. Forbes here, and I'm going to cram a bit more knowledge in your brains today. Welcome back to 90-Second Lessons. What's our subject of the day? Movie popcorn. I make it at home, but it's never quite right. Who doesn't love going to the movies? It's a great way to cool off in the summer, see a good or bad flick, but I think for most of us, popcorn is the surefire way to have a real movie experience. You ever wonder how popcorn became such a staple of the film diet? Did you know that popcorn actually saved the movies? Let's figure out how film and popcorn got together in a love story for the ages. Let's start the clock. Popcorn became hugely popular at fairs and carnivals in the mid-1800s. It's super cheap to make and easy to turn a profit. In 1885, the first steam-powered maker was invented, allowing popcorn to be produced without a kitchen, something the up-and-coming potato chip lacked. It was fun, mobile, and more importantly, a cheap snack amongst the common American. A little bit later, at the turn of the 20th century, the Kodak brothers invented the film strip, and we found a new popular source of entertainment known as the cinema. Soon, movie theaters started popping up all over. What's different from movie theaters now from back then is that they definitely emphasize the theater part of the title. They look something like an opera house with big chandeliers and velvet seats and carpets, which makes sense because their major entertainment competitor at the time was the theater. Obviously, they didn't allow food or drink inside because they didn't want it stained and smashed into the furniture. And because silent film is required that you had to be literate to see a film, the industry felt that they were appealing to the more educated audience. This business model is basically what movie theaters were like for the first 20 to 30 years of cinematic history. Plot twist! The market crashed and the world entered the Great Depression. Stock prices plummeted, banks and businesses closed down, and as much as 25% of our workforce were unemployed. It was popcorn's time to shine since it could be bought at 5 cents a bag. Street vendors weren't stupid. They started selling popcorn right outside movie theaters because they knew that moviegoers would be hungry. At first, the theaters resisted. They put up signs that told people they needed to check their popcorn with their coats in the lobby. But when ticket sales saw a nosedive in the early 30s, theater owners started allowing food inside. Lacking proper ventilation to make their own, managers started allowing lobby privileges for vendors to sell inside the lobby or right outside for a fee. Soon they figured out that they could cut out the middleman and start making it themselves. Today, concessions account for 46% of the theater's profits, making it essential for a theater's survival. So you can see, this starchy little seed can account for having saved the movie theater and the film industry more than once, and continues to do so today. Well, it looks like I'm out of time. Students, do you want to see your teacher teach us a little nugget of knowledge? Encourage them to make a 90-second lesson. We'll even write it for them. Well, until then, I'm Mr. Forbes. Thank you for joining me for this 90-second lesson.